Hey y'all, it's your favorite bad guy here, B and Gingy here at Actual Factual, baby. So today we have I guess you could say, a special guest. He's a little on the scary side for how tall he is, or I'm just short. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
He's just
Hello,
short.
what's up, y'all? My name's Rob. So I'm a butcher down in Baraboo. I just play with animals all day. I get paid to play with other people's meat. It's great. But no, so
As long as you don't rock out with your cock out, I guess, playing with the meat. That'd be a little weird, right?
I mean, no, we definitely slap each other with animal.
Oh, well then. That's got to be a fun job.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, dude, you get paid to play with other people's meat.
So Rob, what kind of backwoods bullshit you got going on in life lately?
Dude, literally just everything. Like the
Like
fact
what?
that you wake up, I live in the Dells, I deal with stupid fucking individuals all goddamn day. Like, I try and go to work, and I got people doing 40 miles an hour in a 55 because there's a fucking deer 20 yards. Oh my god, it's a fucking deer. Fucking go. Like, I ain't got time for that. The fact that people are just stupider day by day. Like, society as a whole is just fucking dumb.
Sounds like a personal thing.
I mean, yeah, you could be part of the problem, too.
Well, I'm a dumb blonde. Cut me some slack for
He's
bullshit.
bald as fuck.
No, I have hair. It's just
Shut up, I have more than you and I'm old.
It's just migrating.
Oh, yeah? How do your balls look?
Oh my god.
We'll see.
Sure.
Oh my god. Holy cow, that's great.
So I went to Culver's, the Mecca of Wisconsin.
Yep.
And I'm standing in line. I'm waiting. I'm like deciding what I want. And I'm looking at like what's up on the board and whatever. And this lady in front of me, by all means, I
Was she
understand that
fat?
you. No.
Well, I mean,
She
you're
was-
fast food. Honest question.
Well, no. Culver's is not fast food.
Yes,
It is quickly prepared.
It's just fancy. You're saying?
All right, let's run this back.
Yep.
They have their Pretzel House Pub Burger back, and it's
Ooh, I
different
love
every
it.
time.
Love
It's
it.
always a pretzel bun. They always have some really good sauce on it, whatever else.
Yeah, it's the bistro
great.
sauce. It's like
Right.
mayonnaise and
Thousand Island.
Yeah.
Well, they had one that was garlic. It was like an aioli instead of like their bistro sauce.
Okay.
The
just
aioli one was
hey,
good.
just because you say aioli doesn't mean you're fancy as fuck. It's called mayonnaise.
No, it's called garlic mayonnaise.
Oh.
For the record, you know how many people call it garlic aioli? You're literally saying aioli, you're like garlic, or like garlic sauce.
So
Yeah.
stupid meets stupid.
Aioli is literally a garlic-based sauce. That's all it is.
Right. Either way. So
Anyways, just like saying
Okay, we'll
aioli
just
is
say-
the same as garlic
Okay.
mayonnaise.
We'll just say prepared because I've been there and
okay, that's fair. Sometimes when they're being slow.
Okay, anyway.
But Culver's, I don't consider it fast food. It's just because they like
It's fan food. That's
there
dairy.
we go. It's not fan food. It's not fast food. It's fan food. Okay, anyway, it's like they fresh prepare the meat. It's not the same thing. But anyway,
Right.
so I'm in line. This lady, she's standing here. She's like staring at the menu, and I'm just waiting my turn. I wasn't in a hurry or anything. She's just,
She was dazing while you were, or
and I really do mean like she was like rocking her head back and forth, and then she walks up to the person to
Yeah,
order.
she was checking out the menu. You never
And-
just sit and like scan it
yeah.
out, even though you order the same thing every time like everybody else.
By all means, she walks up to the person and goes, and I really do mean she literally did the, and then proceeds to then ask a million questions
Oh no.
with one person at the register because
Tourists?
it
You'd
was.
assume so.
Yeah, at that point.
I'm assuming, I don't know, but they asked a
Out-of-towner at
million
least.
questions.
Typical.
Never been to Culver's.
Once again, fine, ask you questions if you don't know a place, like you don't. But why are you asking about literally everything on the menu?
Oh no.
And then like you're taking your sweet, just your
Because they're
sweet
trying to
time.
do their
So
food
bang,
credit.
bang, 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 reload, bang, 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 bang.
Okay,
That's
just saying.
the
And
mode
then
I'd be put
she
in.
gets someone, and then the person, like the cashier, explains to her what was on something, and then she proceeds to order said item, and then basically take everything off of it. I was like, why did you
So
get
you
a
just want a
special?
So you just want a burger.
So why did you get a special burger? Ask all these questions.
That's literally how I would feel in that moment, bro.
You asked
I
all
feel
these
you.
questions, and then you got a specialty burger, and then turned it into like a regular burger. Why didn't you just order the regular burger, pay less money,
Cheeseburger single with
And
nothing
not-
on it, please
and
thank
not
you.
waste your time, the cashier's time, as well as my time and all the people standing behind me still waiting?
So going back to the whole pretzel,
Duh.
so going back to the whole like asking a million questions thing and like customizing the burger down to nothing.
Yep.
You know what's fantastic?
Yeah.
Just switching your regular bun out for the pretzel bun,
Ooh, I've never thought of doing that.
bro.
Like a mushroom
that's a- wait, that's a
twist.
thing?
Or you ever make a bagel on, or like a burger on a bagel?
Okay,
I mean,
yeah.
Fan,
Not a bagel, but
Fantastic.
like an English muffin.
make it on a burger. Make your next like do like a breakfast burger. Crack an egg on it, throw some bacon.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Put
the
some
hangover.
cheese.
The hangover.
Yeah, but throw it on a bagel. Toast up your bagel real nice. Don't even butter. Just like toast it up so it gets nice and chewy instead of like.
Soft and
Well, no, 'cause, I mean it gets softer as you toast it because a raw bagel is much more firm.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I guess I've never.
I'm a big bagel guy.
I'm a big bagel guy.
I'm really not. Honestly.
If you couldn't tell.
I'm an English muffin guy. For the record, I have a brand that I really like. They're Newlyweds is the name of the brand, and
I was saying,
they're a little bit better pricing.
wait, hold on. I was saying I think we might have to let her out.
Oh, it's between 5:30
I
and
gotta
6.
say,
We get a
yeah,
phone guest.
I do. Hey, how's it going? How are you doing? Actually, hello.
Yo,
Hey, how are you doing, Chewy?
what it do, my guy?
Not. We were just talking about people who we don't like people that bitch. We hate bitchers. Actually,
Hate them, dude.
so
Hate them with a passion.
Do you know the biggest bitters? Drug addicts.
Oh my God,
Y'all fucking shorted me.
Like, beggars can't be choosers, but, I mean, come on, you know?
mhm.
Well, I mean, like,
so I asked the question. I was like, so what would you rather deal with? Somebody who's depressed in life, or somebody that bitches every day of the life? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So you're either
Are those
mopey.
my only two options?
well, I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes
if you had to
they're
pick, which one would you rather deal with? Like if you were at work or
Dude,
something.
I would have to say a bitcher. And the only reason I say that is because of the fact that somebody who is depressed already, you're going to be dealing with that. Plus, they're going to be bitching about shit. So that's like a double whammy, bro.
like, that's what I was gonna say. Like sometimes the super depressed dude, like that's literally all they do. That's their entire personality. Is God, this sucks.
They just complain,
It's like
and
yeah,
then
it's just a straight bitch. Like their entire existence is bitching about how sad
It's
they
a
are.
lifestyle.
right, yeah, it's not, it's a way of life.
Right.
Oh man,
They were
Bitches,
definitely
dude.
emo. They were definitely
Bitches,
emo.
get over it.
Just get over it.
they were that girl that jumped
know?
out of the tree 20 years ago.
Oh my god, and failed.
No. She definitely made it. That's why she was reincarnated.
Oh shit. So what's going on, bro? You got it. What do you got for us today?
Well, just getting off work, puffing on the old cancer stick and sipping on the old cornfield.
Hell yeah, I'll sip to that. Hell yeah, brother.
I mean, since we're talking about bitching, I don't have nothing. I'm not bitching, dude.
Like,
You know what I'm saying? Like, life is good right now.
yeah. What do you,
Not even any like horrible coworkers you're dealing with.
Yeah,
Just,
you
like,
gotta-
you just got off work.
No, dude, my coworkers are fired, bro.
Okay, I mean mine too, but like I still got a couple of retards that piss me off. You're telling me no one at work sits there and goes, God, you're fucking dumb.
I mean, all of them, but
Oh, see?
no, man, all my coworkers are. It's hard to believe, but all my coworkers they're on point.
well, that's good.
Okay, so what do you do? Like,
what do you do, bro?
I'm a technician for camper sales.
Fuck yeah! So you just like set up campers, get them all customized and hooked up.
I fix them all.
Oh hell
I
yeah!
don't do none of the setup. I let the other people do all the setups and whatnot. And if something messes up on them, they come and rush and grab me. I do all the bearings, the axles. I do all the stuff everybody don't want to do.
There you go. I
I
feel that.
grunt work.
I feel that one. I feel that
and
one.
it's cool because with like my automotive background and stuff, you know, and I got
Dude,
to
it
this
used to be a
place,
car.
and nobody was really using like any of the equipment, and it was brand new, and they're like peeling tires off with like crowbars, and I was just like, whoa, dude, what are you guys doing? They're like, oh, we got to take this tire off and put a new one on. Like, dude, you guys got a brand new machine over there.
Right.
Yeah, nobody knows how to use it. I was like, come.
I mean,
good tire. Come. I'll show you.
come. Here.
Whoa,
I mean, hey, good help is hard to find these days,
Is that what you wanted to come?
It is. It really is.
Yeah. So, do you got any final words before I let you go? And I'll see you later. Any shout outs or anything?
Wisconsin-bly, dude. Drink Wisconsin-bly.
All right.
Okay.
Any shout outs before you let us go?
Shout out to you guys, man. You guys are doing it. You guys are doing your thing, and I love it. I appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
And yeah,
All right, brother. Well, I'm gonna cheers to you, and we'll see you in about an hour or so this evening.
Sounds good, brother.
All right. Have a good one, bro.
Yeah, later.
So.
I already have my cup on one. I just need a backup for my next.
That is beautiful to fucking see. Like on camera, just that is satisfying.
What? We all good, guys?
I mean, I'm solid.
I think we're doing good.
Dude, bring on the Factual. Yeah, the world's largest corn maze is like in Ohio or Indiana or some shit over there.
Yeah. Did you know they have a freshwater fishing Hall of Fame in Hayward?
I did. I've been to it. They have a giant muskie out front. Yeah. Yeah, I stood in front of the muskie. I went there for a lumberjack show. Fucking hands down one of the coolest things I've ever seen. They do them in Hayward and Minneapolis, put on by the same company. They do them till like the end of September.
Okay.
So if you ever get up there, go watch the lumberjack shows because they're insane.
I like how we're talking about this, and this is like this is all getting cut out. Yeah.
Well, I mean, no,
that's cool. That's cool stuff. That's what I'm saying.
All right.
We'll get the snap.
We gotta take the two cards and just. Okay, there we go.
Crap.
I have a couple of things. They're August-related stuff. So August itself is National Peach Month. Because I mean, you think about it. Peaches, summertime. Iced
Butt
tea.
cheeks peaches or
No, the actual.
oh, Georgia peaches.
Right.
Okay.
The month of August is named after the adopted son of Caesar,
Caesar Augustus.
It's named after Caesar Augustus, the adopted son of Caesar. Julius Caesar. There we go.
Yes, Julius Caesar. That is also why we have the month of July preceding August. It's because it's July and August. It used to be a 10-month rotation with a 6-day intermission that was a party festival at the end of the year, 5 or 6 day festival. And there were 10, 36-day months.
What the hell?
Yep, in the last 5 or 6 days, depending on leap year or not, it was a just party festival at the end of the Roman Empire to bring in the new year.
Also, the month of August always ends on the same day of the week as November.
Oh, that's crazy, guys. See, I don't know. Okay, so we make a lot of jokes about me being a dumb blonde. Well, ha ha ha. Well, every dumb person has to have very smart friends. Because, guys, where the hell do you guys keep this? Because I always joke all the time, including the camera guy here, off camera, Fruit Loop. You guys have you're an encyclopedia, guys. Where the fuck do you store this? Useless. I mean, it's not useless, but it's just like it overwhelms my puny, dumb, short, blonde brain.
So the scientific fact is your brain's smoother than mine.
So you're
Smooth
just
brain, no bumps, no lumps.
Koala style.
Yeah.
Screw you guys.
His brain is more like a peanut. Ours is more like a walnut.
There you go.
Oh,
But no. So I retain silly things. I've always read, like, the back of one of my yearbooks had a blurb from the Archive of Useless Facts or Useless Knowledge. So, or my before bed book was a Guinness Book of World Records.
oh.
So I would literally just sit there and read through all these different, what year, when it happened, what's going on,
Okay.
who said it, what about it, and then if it interests me, I just look further into it.
It's just every time I'm with you gentlemen, it's always something like
Dude,
it's spontaneous and it's not relevant to anything that we were talking about or what I asked about in the midst of a conversation. I'm like, that's cool.
I could
And
tell you how
sometimes
many,
I remember it, and sometimes I don't.
tell you how
You ever taken how lit I am?
I can tell you how many bananas it takes to kill yourself with potassium if your kidneys were to shut down.
Oh, wow, that's bananas.
13 and a half of them to be exact.
How many?
13 and a half.
Oh, wow. How do you eat that many?
What
time span?
I mean, it'd have to be immediately, and your kidneys would have to not be functioning, so you can't filter your blood properly.
So what is the probability of this actually happening?
It depends on if you're in dialysis. If you're on dialysis, don't just pound bananas.
That's like self-suicide then.
I mean, assisted.
I mean, it's a healthy way to go.
Depends on if you choke on them or not.
Well, I mean, if you're a guy, you probably will.
I mean, we all know you eat them for the shape. I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh, they taste really good. Okay.
They taste good. I like the shape.
I just have a lot. Like, I don't even exactly have a lot of free time. I won't say that. I used to. I have a lot of downtime when I'm at work, and I also, as a child, had a quest for knowledge. I was never very I never cared about school, but I always loved to learn things. So I just get bored and look stuff up. I look in encyclopedias and I Google stuff.
You're a Harry Potter fan.
Yeah.
Okay, checked out.
But I just grew up always.
Like 57% of the people who play the game are.
Hufflepuff, straight fucking. Oh man.
But yeah, I always wanted to know things, and I was always a smart kid. Yep. And then I cracked my skull as a teenager, and
then your brain leaked out, and he was no longer smart.
Exactly. He started skipping a smash up CD in 2000.
It's gotten better with time, but your brain only bounces back so far.
Well, I mean, yeah, so high.
It's fat, not rubber.
and it's it is what it is. I like to know things. I get bored. I have a lot of free time, or here's the problem: is I will hyperfixate on something and read something for 2 hours straight. Just I was at work the other day and I was just reading about the last Kaiser of Germany, which would have been end of World War I believe, was around the same time as they got rid of the Tsar in Russia. Ironically, yeah. But that was for two completely separate reasons. You had the Communist Party of Germany, and then you had
the Communist Socialist Party of Russia.
Yeah,
so it's not really the different reason. It's just a different government and separate continents. But anyway, continue.
One ended in blood. The other ended in deportation. No, he didn't die. They just deported him. They deposed him and kicked him out of the country.
What about his entire? Which one? The Tsar of Russia.
Kaiser. So no, the Tsar of Russia. His whole family was executed.
Oh, so
but
the fact
last
that
Kaiser,
they got rid of they got rid of Kaisers and installed Nazis didn't result in bloodshed or death.
They just deposed him, kicked him out of the country. His family still lives in Germany.
I know, but the following regime, you're saying that
Mm-hmm.
kicking him out was okay, and then after
he didn't fight. He just went, all right.
Yeah, but then that gave rise to Hitler.
Well, yeah. I'm
so
not
you're saying that let's get rid of this guy, but this guy is better.
Hey, Nazis coming to power, and the first Jewish person dying was there's 10 years difference, 20 years.
Well, yeah. Do you just get right into the base drop, or do you get the build up?
So one ended in bloodshed, the other ended in a dude getting deported, and then bloodshed.
So it was prolonged.
Okay, one of them was prolonged. A family, one
Either
of
way,
them was a race.
We're not getting into this.
We're splitting hairs here. It doesn't fucking matter. My point was, you get bored, you look things up. You go down a rabbit hole.
Like we just did.
And sometimes it's something of importance, because I'm just bored, and I'm hey, I didn't hurt to know things. And sometimes you're just hey, I'm bored, and I want to know things.
Hey,
Fun fact. Did you know the entire world's population could live in Texas if it were the population density of New York City? Which means we would have umpteen billion acres to end this world food shortage, because we could grow all of the world's food just in the United States, which means we'd have the rest of the world to focus on other things, like solar energy, which we could power the entire world with 100 square kilometers, which is a microscopic chunk in Africa that we don't use, and they don't grow anything anyway because they're all starving.
Yeah, because New York is a great example of how we should live.
No, just the population density. I mean, the crime is
hypothetically, asshole.
If you were to stuff them all into that dense of an area, say everyone behaves themselves. What's wrong?
Yeah, right.
Shh. We can live on hypotheticals. Let me dream.
Okay.
Don't crush my dreams.
I'm good at that.
You'd be surprised, how very not population dense the country is. Let alone Canada, for that matter.
The world.
I mean, the world. But I'm saying, when you look at the United States, we have We have a whole chunk of like in the middle of the U.S.
Yeah,
where
like 2/3 of the country. We're like Australia, where
You won't
90% of the country isn't hardly inhabited. There's people there, here, and a couple here, and some dingoes here, and a couple of rabbits over here. But like that's Australia. But like here, there's a lot of people right here, specifically here and here and here.
Yeah.
For some reason, guys, though, this is kind of just, I don't know, dang in my mind. So, I don't know how talking about this, but the cost of living is higher than all of us, is it not?
Yeah.
So I mean,
And I mean, with that, I mean, I feel like I should have, if I would have known this is how life was going to be for us, I think I would have got a job and bought a house in first grade.
you stole it from a meme.
Well, you know, I don't always write everything.
It's because you're a blonde.
I know, I'm dumb. But how does that feel, though? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not getting any cheaper.
Well, no,
It's
like,
not getting cheaper.
you
And
speak
I
you're
mean,
a
Bill,
50-year-old.
hear me
Why
out.
don't you have a house yet?
Well, I know that's my grandma too.
Well, no,
but
and
I'm
like,
saying
like you were saying, so cost of living. I'm sorry, but there is no reason that I was born too late to do anything beneficial with like the stock market and invest because it took a shit.
right?
I'm not old enough to buy a house when houses were really cheap.
Yeah.
My money's not worth anything, and it just keeps getting worth less. Everything else is worth more.
And we get paid less.
I mean, statistically, yes. Like, if you want to go back at it, they complain about, like, how expensive things were when they were young. If you were to go back and buy a house in, like,
The 60s?
your grandparents' time
Yep.
and transfer it to now, your grandparents were making, like, $400,000 a year in today's money
Right.
at your average job because they could live off one income comfortably.
Right.
You could buy a house for
$10,000-$20,000 back
it was
then.
30% of your salary roughly. That's why like your payment per month was 30%.
Right.
Because that was the rough estimate was you pay 30% of your yearly income for a house.
Well, here's something really wild. In 1970, $250,000. Imagine having $250,000 in 1970. Is now worth $2 million. If you were to have bought something for $250,000 in 1970 and you still held on to it to this day, I mean, you'd probably be about to die, but you'd have a $2 million in equity. And then they want to talk about how like
No, and the craziest part about that is like especially houses. Like let's not even transfer like money. Property.
right.
You buy a house in the 70s for what was the average price of the house in the 70s? $24,000, $50,000. I mean, drastic change in numbers between the two. But like, you're going now where your average house costs. Like, I have a couple of buddies who don't even have ridiculous houses.
The average home,
$400,000.
yeah, the average American home was 25 to 27,000.
Okay, so I even shot high at 50,000. So
Actually, a median, and there's a median of 17,000. So that it could be anywhere from like 17 to like 27.
a median. That means if you cross off a high number and a low number,
Yeah.
the average
The
number.
average is $17,000.
Yes.
That's
So
bananas.
24,000 is a dope ballin' 3-bed, 2-bath, full finished basement with a big ass yard. 17 is your average 2-bed, 1-bath house for your 4-person family.
Right.
Like, if you were paying $24,000 in the 60s and 70s, you were ballin'. You had a dope house, pool.
That turns into $138,000 in today's value.
In those houses,
17,000 to 100 and
in those houses are being sold for hundreds of thousands.
3, 4,
not
yeah.
180,000.
Yeah.
To
Hundreds
us.
of
To us.
$250,000, $300,000,
To our parents.
and then you can't get a
No,
loan.
not even. Like, not our parents. I'm saying to us. I know people that are getting charged that and everything. It's crazy because it's just. I mean, my home here. I mean, I got a sweet deal on, and I mean, I'm just renting. You know, but I've looked into it and everything, and it's just like it's astronomical because the interest rates to everything, like it's crazy. Like it's not fair. You
But
know,
somehow
It doesn't
we don't work hard
the
enough,
boobs,
right?
The boobs just don't
Oh, yeah.
have tits, so make
Exactly.
it make sense. Okay, like that's it's fucked up. I can't say it any other way. So let me talk my shit here for just to wrap things up, guys. So one of our buddies, actually, that was a guest, coincidentally, is our buddy Alex.
Yeah.
So he told me that I should have story time about Eagle River.
Oh no.
I know. We gotta air this stuff out. This is my therapy here for a few minutes. So Eagle River. So I have 4 siblings. For Loop is one. But we're talking about my dad's side now. My absent one. So she was living in Eagle River, and so as you know, I frequent Phillips, Wisconsin, and while while I was there, I visited them. They seemed like they were doing all right and everything like that. In Eagle River, I did not know, was fully aware of that Eagle River is basically the Dells of the Northwoods. Oh my!
You got Monaco, you got Eagle River.
Oh my
And
goodness!
how many falls maybe?
Oh no, bro!
Yeah,
The Eagle
not even
River
that,
is
but-
bad. It's bad for tourism. It's
Literally Monaco. Monaco.
thankfully there's just not water parks. If there was water parks, it would be Dells Part 2.
Yeah.
So I'm there and everything like that, and I am kind of a bleeding heart for anybody that's family to like help them out. But I'm a firm believer in I don't do handouts. I'm going to make you earn the help that I'm offering you. And so this proceeds on, and of course it's kind of one of those things where they screw their jobs off. They piss off their place that they had. Granted, the way they were living was disgusting. Ugh, like I'm not kidding you. And so it got down to the road to it was a few weeks before Christmas, and I helped them out with damn near $1,000. I'm not even gonna kid you. I'm not even joking. It was
straight rack.
Just short, like $955.
Okay. Either way,
$1,000. And so they drove from Eagle River all the way to Phillips because I was at, as you know, lives there.
That's what, hour and a half?
So they met me right up the street. I walked over there and whatever, and I helped them out. And I'm like, hey, whatever. And then like a week or two goes by, and they send me $50. All right, cool. You're making an effort. And then usually from there, I'm like, just once a week, $20 is $20 or whatever. I'm very simple.
$20 is $20.
Right, it's crazy what somebody will do for that.
Get in where you fit in.
But so my thing is so then all of a sudden it's one of those things like, okay, I don't check on people. I don't nothing like that. I actually if I check on you, it's not because all of a sudden now you owe me money. No, I was already checking on you to begin with, but now people
on a personal level, and then all right, cool, all right,
right. But like this always happens, and I'm sure if anybody is actually watching these, they will see this consistent pattern. Is all of a sudden that it's communication is key, and that falls off all of a sudden when their life tanks and they fucked it all up, and they owe me money. Well, the thing is you should still be sending me that. But the thing is now, it went from I'm calling and trying to check up on you because I care to now it's been like 3 months and now I'm pissed off. Now I'm pissed off and whatever else. And come to find out, yeah, they lost their place. They moved 3 hours back south. They moved 3 hours back south, and then they're living out of a homeless shelter. They can't hold jobs, and God knows what the petty, stupid reason is, and stuff like that. And now it's going on. I'm not going to kid you. It's going on almost 2 years in a couple of months. And the thing is if you just communicate with me, we would still have the family relationship. Okay, money comes and goes. Okay, I've been made that back. I don't care.
Right.
It's not about that. It's principle. Just like
happened.
Why do people? Let me ask you this. Yeah, why do people act weird, family, friends, or whatever, if they owe you money or not? In the communication, they sever ties.
Guilt. It's also one of the best people. If someone's constantly irritating you, loan them money.
Yeah.
9 times out of 10,
they'll see themselves out.
And exactly, like yo, let me get that. All right, bro, I'll let you hold it. And then, like,
you're paying them to leave your life, basically.
Yeah, like straight. Get out of jail free. You're gone.
See you later. Bye. So that's basically what you think that's what I've done with some family. Like, yeah, I have a bleeding heart and I do what I can.
I know for a fact you have because I've seen it.
Fair. Our mic drop. Cheers, guys. Let's go to. So y'all have actually here, Pug. Come here, baby.
She's like, why are you waking me up from my nap?
Right. Y'all have a good night, y'all.
Peace out, y'all.
All right. Good. Little rambling.